Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? 16-year-old Kalia Jones collapsed at Mitchville High School in Virginia after she suffered from a heart condition, and the school administrators, get this fam, refused to provide CPR. Now her family is suing the school district and all involved. I ain't got no problem with that. Lock them up. Lock them up. Lock those uncivilized mutts up. It's worth noting, family, that Virginia state law requires all school resource officers and nurses, as well as teachers and administrators, to be certified in administering CPR. State law also requires school officials to be certified in the use of automated external defibrillators, which are mandated to be in every school in the United States of America. But despite the law, several teachers, administrators, a school resource officer, and a nurse stood their incompetent asses around the 16-year-old girl for 16 minutes doing absolutely nothing, save for a cop who spent 17 seconds doing chest compressions. That's it, fam. 17 seconds doing chest compressions, and he was done. According to her mother, Kalia suffered from a heart condition known as bradycardia, described as a heart rate below 60 beats per minute, whereas the normal is 60 to 100 beats per minute. Family, check this out. Moreover, Kalia's mother said the school knew. So they knew about Kalia's condition, but was not prepared when she had an episode. Come on, family. Come on. They should have stayed ready so they didn't have to get ready. And how do you have an entire school of administrators, teachers, resource officers, nurses who don't know CPR? What type of damn school is Mitchville? I would pull my kids out of that immediately. If they don't even know CPR, there's a lot of other things that they should know that I'm sure they have no idea of. What a bunch of losers. Wow. 16 years old. She could have been saved. All of those grown-ass people stood around and watched that girl die. You got one cop who decided, I'm going to try to do some chest compression. I think I saw this on Popeye once. All right, I did what I could do. Nobody else. There was no urgency whatsoever to try to save her life. The family is well within their right to sue. They're going after 80 million. They should get 100 million, whatever. You really can't put a number on life, but you got to stick it to these uncivilized mutts. You got to hit them in the pocket so that they can make corrections. Because if they don't get hit hard, then they're not going to have any incentive to change their behavior. Now check this out, fam. I'm about to trip you out. A similar incident happened in Houston back in August when a 14-year-old boy collapsed and the school nurse was captured on police cam saying she was not trained in CPR or the use of AEDs. Where does these uncivilized mutts come from? I know that the students get a lot of bad publicity. People are always talking about how bad these kids are. But look at what they got to work with. A school nurse who don't know any nurse who don't know CPR? That ain't even what I do. That ain't even my profession. And I know how to administer CPR. And I do also know how to use AEDs. Why would I know that? Because anything can happen. Human beings choke sometimes. Human beings have heart issues. Human beings need help from other humans from time to time when they can't help themselves and they're struggling to breathe. I go to restaurants. I go to nightclub establishments. I'm out in the public at the malls. I'm around people all the time. I go to concert events and games, sporting events. People everywhere. The chances of something like that happening to somebody is pretty high. And I don't want to be in a position where I feel defenseless if I can help somebody. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to hesitate. Some people have these defibrillators hanging around in their buildings and other establishments, and nobody knows how to use them. Crazy. I keep telling y'all, fam, we're on our own. The family is suing for $80 million. You can't put a price on a life, especially your child's life. You can't put a price on it. I've heard many times that losing a child is the worst experience a person can have. So my deepest condolences to her mother, her father, her family, her friends. R.I.P. Kayla Jones. No more talk.